So we're gonna be doing something about this exhaust on this foiler here because it sounds terrible. The reason I cut it open was because it just sounded like a bunch of loose nuts and bolts were jiggling around in the muffler. So I cut it open, took the whole thing out. It was all rotten and crap. And you heard when it was open, it sounded terrible. It sounded like a squatted truck. I welded the cap back on with no internals in it. And now it sounds like a Honda Civic. So I was originally gonna make this muffler into like my glass pack, like I did on the other foiler. I'll put a link to that video up there. You can go check out. It actually came out pretty good. It sounded pretty good. It's pretty quiet, but you can hear a little bit when you get on the gas. So here's the piece of junk baffle system that is completely rotten that I just pulled out of it. Yeah, pieces falling out and crap. Yeah, that is getting shot. However, I figured I'd do something a little bit different, kind of make something work with a couple of these mufflers. This muffler came off of a Laser Z at work, eXmark. This also came off of an eXmark Laser Z. This one's a little stubby. This one's like an oval shape. But this one right here actually came off of a Turf Tracer, one of those walk-behind lawnmowers. It's gonna be a little bit of a problem because it's a 2-in-1 exhaust. And here you can see what I was talking about. There's a center tube that runs in the middle of this, and this kind of goes around the whole thing and out. So I'm gonna drill a hole right here and then block this off, so that way it's just straight through. And looks like it has some rusty water in it. That should work pretty well, actually. Yeah, I think it's worth doing. I'm going to cut this edge off and get this welded on there and figure out some other mounts. All right, after a long while of fabricating everything, especially this rear mount right here, this one was the main one. I just some scrap piece of steel from the lawnmower, and this one I just also found. I put that in there just so it ain't doing all like that. But yeah, it's pretty well in there. Probably needs one of them reseals and better springs right there. But for right now, it's pretty much mounted in place. So let's see what this sounds like. It's still kind of loud, but it doesn't sound near as bad. It's actually not too bad. It sounds pretty decent. It's quiet, but you can hear it when you get on it. I just mainly wanted that popping to go away. can't hear nothing. Woo, that's hot. All right, so that's gonna be about it for this video. There you can see Lucy is an Arctic cat. About this exhaust here, it's a little on the loud side, I will admit, but it definitely sounds better than the poppy echoey bull crap. It's kind of a still straight through shot, but it has some baffles in it. But if I put that other silencer on the end of it, you can hardly hear this thing. So may not be a good like hunting wood spoiler, but I mean, it's good enough and it looks pretty decent. I might take it off and paint it. Good enough for what I'm going to be using it for and probably sell it later on. And yes, there still will be the video about comparing the automatic to the manual. I just hadn't really gotten around to it. I've been busy with other stuff lately. But yeah, we'll get that video out once I kind of finish putting up and doing other cosmetic things and putting some other things together and everything. Then we'll get around to making it. You guys know what to do. Click all the buttons our YouTubers say to click. If you didn't like this video, click on thumbs down twice. Because 2 is better than 1. 3 more doesn't work. Let me know what you think, and you guys will see me in the next one.